I'm in Leicester, I'm in London. I have never been so complicated in my life. I have never been so confused in my life. And I can hear my own voice as well now. Now, what's happened over there? Yeah, this is Zain Moti's doing. Right. Okay, people, I'm just getting used to this. Yesterday, inshallah, today we have hope to have a good program, a better program, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. Yesterday we had a few technical issues, but today, no technical issues as well. So, my brothers and sisters, if you're watching this program or if you're listening to this program, first of all, welcome, ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum. We're on Ramadan FM with me, Maulana Khalil, and we got, mashallah, people joining on Facebook. We've got people joining on Instagram. And I would also like to say that I am actually on YouTube today. YouTube, yes. If you want to see me on YouTube, it's go to Rahma Mercy official YouTube page. And if you want, you can see me there, inshallah. Yes, Zain Beta is in the studio. Otherwise, I won't be. Naima Rawat says, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. People of Leicester who are watching this program, I need the phone number for Leicester, which is 07 450925084 and I made it. I've always started in this way previously as well. That when I get a few text messages from the Leicester people, then I know my audience is live and kicking in Leicester. So Leicester and London, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. London as well. I hope you're well. Listening on your radio stations on DAB. Um, you can also watch me live on YouTube, or you can watch me on Instagram or Facebook, whatever pleases you, inshallah. We have different options and varieties. Or if you think you just want to listen to me and not see me, that's your choice as well. So somebody goes on Instagram from BMTV, Islam channel to now YouTube. Yes, yeah, we have to make these changes in life. You got to adapt to the new technology today. Although it's very confusing, I'm just a very simple-minded person. I'm glad I got someone like Zain Moti in the studio who gives me a lot of help. Alhamdulillah, tabarak wa ta'ala. But yeah, I would love to get some text messages coming in. I'd love to get some text messages coming in, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. Um, 07, let me say the number. Leicester, London, please. And I would like to get some messages from London as well. I would love people from London just to say, yeah, you're listening to the program. 07 I'll say it again. 07 I hope you can listen to me live and clear in Leicester, in London as well, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. We got a huge audience in London, I've been told, and obviously we got a massive one in Leicester, alhamdulillah. For many years in Leicester, we've had the Radio FM, Ramadan FM, Radio Ramadan, different names each year. But mashallah, it's always been a huge, massive success, alhamdulillah, tabarak wa ta'ala. And but what would really please me today, if we can, inshallah, get some text messages. If we can get some text messages from our listeners in Leicester to say from Leicester, yes, we are listening. There's many of you at home at the moment. There's many of you relaxing, many of you driving, many maybe at work. As long as you're not in the car and you're not driving, please do text me, inshallah. We do text me. Well, I've got a few messages on YouTube. Somebody goes, Rizwana says, going on Instagram, it's lonely here. Finally, Naima says, finally. Yeah, I guess YouTube is still something new. We don't have any views on YouTube, but it's a start. We're trying to increase our YouTube viewership, inshallah. But at the same time, we're live on Instagram. People who want to watch me live on Instagram, I would recommend type in Maulana Khalil, Moulana Khalil, Khalil. Can I have some text messages from London or Leicester? London or Leicester, can I have some text messages, please, inshallah? 07450925084. I'll say it again. 07. I've got Naima Patel. I'm listening from London. Naima, I think you're the only one listening from London. We had you texting yesterday. We've got you on YouTube as well. But I want some other new people. Irfan Moharjani text me, says, I'm listening as always. Jazakallah Irfan. I think Irfan has his own show as well. I'm not sure what time Irfan's show is, but yes, he's a Don and his show is worth listening to, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. My brothers and sisters of Leicester Sharif, London Sharif, wherever you may be watching, listening, give us a shout, inshallah. Waiting for a couple of, come on, let's get a couple of messages in. Leicester, where are you? You can't be so tired that you can't text me this afternoon. 07450. All I need to say, yeah, we are listening. And tell me which area you're from as well. Are you from Highfields? Are you from Evington? Are you from Knighton? Are you from Highfields? Wherever you are, give me a shout, inshallah. Give me a shout. I'd love to hear from you, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. Good. Let's making sure we've got no messages coming in. No, that's all good. Um, 20 minutes for the break. So I've got my first break in 20 minutes. I'm listening from Trinidad and Tobago. Wow, we got from Siddiq MUH. Mashallah, Siddiq. Um, Trinidad and Tobago. Well done. Mashallah, brilliant. That's absolutely. This is on YouTube. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhabikum. Welcome, welcome to the show. It's called the Maulana Khalil Show. And for people in London who probably never heard of me, anyway, it's my name is Maulana Khalil, and Alhamdulillah, I'm an Imam in Leicester. I've been doing this show for many, many, many years, Alhamdulillah. And this year, I'm blessed to do the 2 to 3 show. I hope you'll join me every single day. We're going to try to make this show lots of fun, educational, and it'll be good stuff, inshallah. Salams Maulana K. We are listening to you from Leicester Highfields. This is listening on the radio from Highfields. Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much. So we got a couple of messages from Highfields. Jazakallah khair. Listening on the radio from Highfields. Listen, we are listening to you from Leicester. We got 2 messages from Highfields. Jazakallah khair. Ahlan wa sahlan marhaban bikum. Irfan, can you text me because I can't read my WhatsApp? That's actually my using that for my Instagram, Irfan. So if you can actually use the studio number 07450925084. I think I'm going to switch the heating down now. Um, what has been your Irfan? Could you send me a message on the text, please? I can't read the full message out, please. Jazakallah khair, Irfan. Jazakallah khair. 07450925084. This is the Maulana Khalil show. And after lockdown in MK, lockdown in Maulana Khalil. Another message. Third, listening in Highfields in Leicester. Is there anybody other than Highfields who are listening to this show? Anybody other than Highfields? Um, Listening to you on YouTube and commenting on Insta. Lol says safe. Basit Ali listening from Leicester City. Basit, or is it Basit? Was that spelling mistake? Basit Ali. Assalamu alaikum. Watching on Instagram through Knighton in Leicester. Jazakallah. That's on Instagram. Jazakallah. So you've got people in Knighton listening. Jazakallah khairan. Jazakallah khairan. From Leicester City, LE5. Okay, brilliant. So we got messages coming in, Alhamdulillah. People commenting on Instagram. We got people commenting on YouTube as well. I'll have a couple of remarks on YouTube. But the missing link is London. People in London, where are you? Ahlan wa sahlan. Marhaban bikum. Ramadan Kareem. Ramadan Mubarak. We just want to make sure London is listening. London is on the map. Well, London's always on the map. It's the capital city. But I would love to get a few comments from London. So London people, wherever you may be, whatever you're doing at this time in the afternoon, okay, we got a message. How are you? How are you, Maulana? Remember us in your duas. Listening from London. Wow. Our first text message from London, Sharif. This is another one. Salams, Maulana. How are you and your family? This is from Yasin and Ammara. Yasin and Ammara. This is on YouTube. We got another message. Market Harbour, Leicester, Idris Admani. Wow, Market Harbour, all the way there. Somebody goes, he can't multitask. One is enough. No, I'm doing pretty well so far with text messages, with Insta, with YouTube, with Facebook. It's going really, really well. Alhamdulillah. Allah Ta'ala never thought this day would happen. We have so many different, mashallah, opportunities where people can listen or watch. It's an absolute privilege. Alhamdulillah. Regarding my family, Yasin Amara, my family is very, very good. Alhamdulillah. I'm really good as well. Ramzan has been a stroll in the park so far. Allah shukr, Ramzan has been so easy. I don't remember a Ramadan so easy before in my life, honestly speaking. Allah has definitely made it easy. Just again, if you were, like I said, people in Leicester, if you're listening at home, people in London, if you're listening at home, in your cars, wherever you may be listening. But if you do want to watch rather than listen, then and you want to take part by putting comments on Insta and Facebook, then do go on to Maulana Khalil, Moulana, and Khalil, one word, Khalil. Yasin and Amara from Leicester. Yasin and Amara. Okay, we got a message here. What's listening to you at work with my headphones? The radio makes my work and they go faster. From Irfan Maharjani. And okay, Irfan, Jazakallah khair for that. Jazakallah khair for that. From Irfan. So Irfan, yeah, I mean, so you must be a key worker. Talking about key workers, I don't know if a guy's ever told you this story. This is just a little latifa and a little joke. Okay, I've got another message. Salams, Maulana. I am not on social media, Facebook and Insta, and I am missing your night shows. Is there any other way your Facebook only allows connection? Otherwise, I could have just tried viewing it there. Jazakallah. I can't see you in live in Facebook, says Yasin and Amara. You should able to see me. If you're not, just go. I would advise you to go on Instagram. Instagram is far better. It's Maulana Khalil, Moulana Khalil, Khalil. Salam Maulana, I am listening from Dubai. So we got Dubai Sharif, mashallah. My advice to the social media, the person who texted earlier is, can you my nighttime shows, because they're not on radio. Um, can you please can you please just log into Facebook or Insta? I would say go into Insta. If you don't have an Instagram account, please create an Instagram account, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. Um, Also, she can watch. You can watch me on YouTube. I've just started YouTube, so I'm going to start YouTube tonight as well. So you can watch me on YouTube, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. But yeah, on Instagram, I would say it's far better. Instagram is far better. I would like to say a big shout out to my mate Sajid Bhai, who's my neighbor. So this morning I woke up for Sehri this morning, and had a knock on the door. This was around say 2:30 in the morning. 2:30 in the morning, and who is there? Sajid Bhai's son. He comes with the most amazing chai in the morning. Really lovely, lovely tea in the morning. Alhamdulillah, lovely ginger masala tea, and we did some date biscuits. Date biscuits. So a big jazakallah khair to Sajid Bhai for that wonderful tea. Allah give you barakat in your health, in your wealth, in your family. And it was such a nice gesture earlier in the morning to receive such a wonderful, wonderful tea. So jazakallah khair to you. So um, Sanazwan, I am okay. Do you remember when you dissed Highfields on the radio? By the way, you are right. Did I diss Highfields? I said many, many years ago. But he goes, by the way, you are right. Somebody says, I can't. So many, many years ago, I was just talking about cleanliness and how important it is that as Muslims, we should keep our areas clean. We should keep our areas clean. And I was talking that, like, I said to people in Highfields that I'm not saying it now. I'm just saying what I said a few years ago. And I actually said that we could set Highfields as a really good example, as a really, really good example. I said, if we kept Highfields clean, there was no litter anywhere, there was no rubbish anywhere, and we put it in the bins, right? Right. So, what do you call it? You know, we could say this is a Muslim area and it's so clean and it's so lovely and it's spotless. And what did I get afterwards? Um, what did you get? People said, "How dare you criticize Highfields? You were born in Highfields. Your dad sells biscuits in Highfields." Oh my dear, it was such a yes. I was just trying to be, and I think that's probably a really good topic, to be quite honest, because and not about Highfields, of course, but just generally speaking. Anjuman Kareem is on YouTube. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Marhaban bikum. Just generally speaking, since we've got a topic going, cleanliness is such an important topic. Cleanliness is such an important topic. I know some people who are OCD, meaning it's really too clean, right? I'm not talking about OCD. I'm talking about just generally being clean, right? Our surroundings, our house, where we eat, where we drink, um, our bins, our the recycling orange bags. I know every city in up and down the country is different. They have different dustbins for different things. In Leicester, we've got the two at our moment. We got the rubbish for the black wheelie bins, and for the recycling plastic and all these sort of things, we use the orange bags, which is fantastic, mashallah. Um, but I we could as Muslims you can remember at-taharatu shatrul iman. Cleanliness is half of iman. Cleanliness is half of iman. As Muslims, it is our duty, responsibility to make sure we stay clean. That's why as Muslims, don't you, I think we need to understand. Wallah, we are so lucky, right? That we do wudu nearly 5 times a day, right? We wash our hands, we wash our face, we wash our arms, we do most of the head, we wash our feet. When we go to the bathroom, when we go to the toilet, there is importance of istinja, the importance of washing oneself in the bathroom, either with tissue or water, or both, even better if it's combined. You know, this is the teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? So Islam tells us so important about cleaning keeping the body clean, right? Also keeping the clothes clean, what we wear. You know, Nabi Sallallahu always used to have a miswak, right? Nabi Sallallahu used to love the miswak, right? Before going to bed, he used to do miswak. Waking up in the morning, he used to do miswak. Before salah, he used to do miswak. Before meeting his wives, he used to do miswak. And Nabi Sallallahu made sure his mouth was always smelling nice, right? Cleanliness, right? And this is my advice to those people who smoke as well, right? I mean, I'm not saying don't stop smoking. That would be great if you could stop smoking. But if it's a habit and you've been going for many, many years, then at least have a chewy, or at least have some refreshments or a mint sweet that every time you smoke, you put it into your mouth. And please, my advice, and please, I'm not dissing the smokers. Um, I have a lot of friends who smoke. It's something they do. You can't do nothing about it. But do not enter the masjid when you've just had a fag. Do not enter the masjid when you've just had a smoke. Um, that is not the way to do it. Have and keep perfume and attar with you. I think the smokers become immune to themselves and the smell, right? They don't realize how much they actually smell, and I'm not saying in a bad way, because they've been smoking all their lives for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and they're used to that smell. They're used to that smell. And then what happens is that when they go in the masjid, the guy next to them or the person next to them can actually smell them, right? And the problem is everybody has become so touchy these days. Everybody has become so touchy these days, right? That you tell people, brother, put some attar on. What's it to you if I smoke? No, I'm not smelling at all, right? It's strange, it's not about smoking. It's just generally speaking. It's time is that when you tell people about not to smoke, right, or not to do anything, people become very sensitive. People become very defensive, and say, no, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. My brother says there's plenty wrong with it. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has said, after eating raw onions, after eating raw onions, do not enter the masjid, right? Clean your mouth first, right? Because it gives taklif to the angels. There's angels inside the house of Allah Ta'ala. So if it's giving to a taklif to the creation of Allah, which you cannot see in the masjid, if you're smoking, right? If your smoking is given taklif to the angels, which the creation which we cannot see, how does it make sense to give taklif to people who are inside of you can see? So my brothers, right, who smoke, right, um, first of all, maybe it's a good idea to quit smoking. But if it's something you've been doing for such a long time and it's difficult, I get it, I understand it, right? Smoke if you have to smoke. But when you're entering the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right, right? When you're going to at least have something refreshing, have something, put a sweet in your mouth, spray yourself with attar, keep an attar in your car, because you do not know your clothes actually smell. Now, if you ever sit in a bus or even sit around smokers, you sit around smokers, right? You don't have to smoke, but your clothes will smell of smoke. Your clothes will smell of smoke. So, my brothers and friends, my mothers and sisters, whoever smokes out there, try to make sure all right. Try to make sure you put some attar and put some sweets in your mouth as well, inshallah. So jazakallah khair, people. This is just a few points on this is the keeping just the body clean and your clothes clean. This is Maulana Khalil. This is I'm your host for today. This is Lockdown with MK, and we're mashallah live in Leicester Sharif. We're live in London, Kareem, and I hope you're enjoying the program so far. We're live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Dab. It's all happening. It is absolutely happening, alhamdulillah, today. And today I'm really happy to say the connection is loud and clear. Leicester and in London, alhamdulillah. I know Leicester, yesterday we had some issues, but today it is absolutely super duper. Somebody goes, Molana, I miss your dad's biscuits. So do I. I remember when my dad used to sell biscuits, the jam puffs and the jam donuts and the ring donuts and the biscuits and the churro. Oh, the flapjacks. Oh gosh, I know you're gonna say, Molan, it's Ramadan. Please go easy on the biscuit side. But because somebody mentioned they missed my dad's biscuits, I tell you what, I missed them as well. And especially those mokhania biscuits and those naan katais. Oh dear, oh dear. Um, yes, I missed them as well. Yeah, my dad used to sell biscuits for many years in all over Leicester. And some people call him Biscuit Wara Chacha, and some people call him Biscuit Wara Mama, and they have different names for my father. But there you are. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma rabbi rahamhuma kama rabbayani saghira. Allahumma rabbi rahamhuma kama rabbayani saghira. Allahumma rabbi rahamhuma kama rabbi. Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq to look after our parents and appreciate our parents. But that's a topic for another day, inshallah. Ta'ala. Brothers and sisters, if you're just listening to Radio Ramadan, Ramadan FM, it's and you're thinking, who's live? It's me, Maulana Khalil. I hope you're all well. I hope your Ramadan Kareem is going really well. We've got 5 minutes to the break. We've got 5 minutes to the break at the moment. Um, If you want to text, and please do text in, I would really appreciate it. The number to text is 074509250840. I'll say it again. I'd love to get some text messages as well. We're getting mashallah many comments on Facebook, and not on Facebook, on YouTube as well. We're getting on Instagram. So 074509250840. We've not had really anything from London apart from, I think, two text messages from London. So London, please, we'll love to hear from you. Leicester people are used to this radio station, but London, we would love to hear from you. A couple of text messages to say which part of London you're listening from, how's Ramzan going, how's the radio station going. I'd love to get some feedback. However, the feedback may be positive or negative, we'd love to hear from you, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. And if you're also if you're listening but you want to watch and you want to see, you can watch me as well on YouTube, or you can watch me on Instagram. It's Maulana Khalil, Moulana, Maulana as one word, and Khalil, Khalil. Assalamu alaikum, says Tariq Zafar. Tariq Bhai Zafar, hope ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum. Hope you're well, Tariq Bhai. Nice to have you, your comment on Facebook. So yeah, people, um, I know some people are, like I said, we're talking about cleanliness, and we might continue this after the break as well. I know some people. Salams, how are you? Says Imran Didat on YouTube. Imran Didat has replied on YouTube. I am well, Imran. Hope you're well and in the best of health, and hope your day is also going well. People who are listening to this program, they might know Imran Didat. He's a friend of ours, and unfortunately, last week he lost his mother, COVID-19. And so we make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant his mother Jannatul Firdaus. Allah ta'ala give the family sabrun jameel, inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala. And all those people during this time, this nearly 5-6 weeks now, we've had this lockdown. We've had many people in Leicester who lost their lives, many people in London, outside London. Somebody sent me an article yesterday of two brothers who passed away on the same day. Two brothers who passed away on this. I don't know if somebody else has seen this article, but two brothers, very tragic, very sad. And may Allah Ta'ala grant both brothers Jannatul Firdaus. Allah Ta'ala give their family sabr. I've also heard their father is very critical as well. Sanam listening from London. Muhammad Wali, Muhammad, where are you? Which area of London are you listening from? Do let us know. Jazakallah khair for texting. So yeah, I don't know if somebody else read about the two brothers yesterday. Very tragic, very sad. When you hear people, and especially same day, two brothers, and father very critical as well. May Allah Ta'ala make it easy for the family. May Allah make it easy for their family. We got 2 minutes for the break. After the break, we're going to talk on the same topic about cleanliness. Somebody brought this topic up, so I think I will continue with this topic. But if there's anything on your mind, and anything you want to discuss, and anything you want me to discuss, then you know the number 074509250840. 074509250840. People say I say it too fast. I'm going to say it for the third time. 074509250840. You can WhatsApp, you can text me, whatever you feel, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, I am very lucky. I am receiving from recovering from COVID-19. This is from Isa Bismillah from Bradford. Says he had COVID-19, but with Allah's fazl karam, he's recovering, he's feeling better. Brother Isa, Allah Ta'ala give you full shifa, and may Allah give you a total recovery. Ameen. And that anybody who's suffering, may Allah give everybody a complete shifa, inshallah. Guys, we got 1 minute for the break, inshallah. So people on radio, you won't able to hear me. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you're going to still be with me. You're going to still be with me. So bear with me. I'll talk to you while we're on break, inshallah. Ta'ala. Then after the break, we'll be live on radio. So people on radio, if you're listening, if you want to watch me, you can follow me on Instagram, Maulana Khalil, Moulana, Khalil, Khalil. I mean, so you can watch me, and also you can watch me on my late night shows as well. I do a late night show every day, every night from 11 till 12 p.m. 11 till 12 p.m. So you can always join me then. I'm not on radio that time, but I'm definitely on the on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, people, we're gonna take a wee bit of a break, inshallah, ta'ala, and then we're back on air in just a few seconds. All of you take care, look after yourself, inshallah. Asif Kapadia says, listening to you from a secret location in LE4. Salam, listening from Highfield, says Shamma. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. From Isa Bismillah. I think we're off radio at the moment. So these are remarks on Facebook. Hoping you're well, Hazrat, says Maulana Lokat. missing you, honorable company at the Peace Center. Yes, Mona Lokat. I love going to Mona Lokat's Peace Center. They have the most delicious dates. They used to put watermelons inside it. They used to put melons inside it. They used to put chocolate in. And they used to put strawberries. Awesome, man. Awesome. Does this Ramadan play Azan for Maghrib? Does this radio? Yes, I'm sure it does. So don't have don't we have the FM radio working more than now? No, the FM radio is working. Fabio, what's his name? Fabio Uchao. How do you pronounce the name? Fabio. It can't be Fabio Capello. No, it's Fabio Ucha. Ucha. OCH. Or it might be a silent H. Okawo. No, no. Anyway, so there you are. No, I've not started early. We got four. We're on break now. Somebody's asked on Instagram. I said no. This is my daily show, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Here, Alhamdulillah. So Molana Dokat, yeah, I'm missing you as well. I'm missing how handsome and how wonderful you look this year. I heard you really looking younger by the year, man. So what's that? It does, yeah. Okay, it does. Okay. Facebook, Instagram, how are you all? I hope you're all well. I hope you're not missing me too much today. I forgot to wear my blazer, by the way. Instagram. I was gonna wear a blazer today just for Akil. Then I thought all those comments I'll get, unnecessary comments from all of you, right? Oh, you mean food talks have started early? And I have not really talked about lol Ochawa, but Jazak. O- okay, Ochoa. Ochoa. Okay, Fabio Ochoa. Sounds cool, isn't it? So, Fabio, where are you from? Fabio, could you let us know where are you from? You understand? You sound a bit like Italiano. Fabio Ochoa. That sounds good, isn't it? No, pronunciation is good saying Fabio Ochoa. Yes, he's Italiano. Yes, no. Man. Yes, to Italian. Yes, is it? Oh, Mexican. So are you listening from Mexico? Where are you listening from? I like the name, man. Fabio Ochoa. Oh, from Leicester. This is getting really. This is like Mexican in Leicester. Mexican in Leicester. I mean, are you probably? Hey, why don't you come into Rahma? Have you heard of our office, Rahma Mercy office? Come to our office, inshallah. We'd like to meet you. We would say this is the first Fabio from Mexicano coming to Rahma Mercy office. Oh, right. It'd be love you to have. Did I say nice? How's the accent? No. Let me start again. Hold on, no. Fabio from Mexicano. Oh, this one I thought I was gonna give myself a good. You've not heard of it? Oh my goodness, Fabio, you need to come. You heard of Highfields? Yeah, it's where the rich people live. To Radio Ramadan FM with me, Monana Khalil, London, Leicester, Ahlan wa Sahlan, Marhaban Bikum. I have got some amazing people on YouTube. I've got some brother called Fabio, who I just speak. He lives in Leicester, but he's actually Mexicano. He's come from Mexico, lives in Leicester. He's been here 1 year, Alhamdulillah, and may Allah keep him happy. And yes, he's not related to Fabio Capello. He is Fabio Uchavo. He lives in Leicester. He's from Mexicano. Mashallah, it's lovely. And we got a sister. This is really nice. We got a sister Farzana Pasta from Kenya. All right. I mean, this is wonderful. I mean, I love these names. Farzana Pasta. Anybody else got a food name at the end of it? More than you and other Liverpool fans will have to wait another 30 years. I'm a bit worried about that. Yes, I heard that the French league have cancelled it. This is a conspiracy. I think this whole COVID-19 started with a Manchester United fan. I really do. Right. It started from the red side of Manchester, right? And they spread the disease to China. Then China got it to America. America got to Italiano. Italy got it to United Kingdom. And there you are. This is it. This is doomsday for Liverpool again. Another 30 years. It'll probably be in our graves, honestly. Oh dear, oh dear. But anyway, people of Leicester, I hope you're well. You listen to the Maulana Khalil show in this afternoon, lockdown with Maulana Khalil. I hope you're well. We've got some interesting, honestly, this is amazing. We've got Farzana Pasta, right? I mean, does anybody else have anybody? I'm not in a bad way. Does anybody else have a sort of name with this got food at the end of it? I don't know. Let me know. 07450 925 and that is the number to Texas, inshallah. London, I hope you're listening. I hope you're enjoying the program. Leicester, I hope you're well and enjoying the program. And if you want to take part and in your comments, you can text us. If you want to be on social media, you can. You can follow me on Maulana Khalil, Moulana, Khalil, Khalil, right? Maulana Khalil, and there's lots of people joining. Mashallah, I'm really happy to say more and more viewers day by day on Instagram, and it's becoming very, very good, alhamdulillah. And people are contributing big time. So yeah, so we got people from Kenya, we got people from Mexico living in Leicester watching this program. We got people in Tobago as well. We got Trinidad, Tobago, mashallah. So we got different people from different parts of the world, and obviously we got Market Harbour, we got London, we got Loughborough. So um, somebody says, Molana, I heard you're a Liverpool fan. Yes, man. You'll never walk alone. All the way. Yes, and we've suffered a lot. So please don't say anything to about Liverpool fan. We have suffered a lot for the last 30 years, but we don't want to suffer. And just when we thought we're going to win the league this year, what happens? Inna lillahi, COVID. It's COVID-19, right? You know why it's called 19? Because Liverpool would have won the Premier League the 19th time. They would have won it the 19th time. And what happened? It's not going to happen. This is not going to happen, is it? Nazar on Liverpool. Anyway, Ikram Buksh from Australia. Mashallah. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ikram, Sheikh Ikram. Ahlan wa sahlan. Marhaban bikum. How's things in Australia? This is a real international show. We got Australian, we got Kenya, we got Mexicano, we got Trinidad. It's fantastic, mashallah. It's a thrill and a pleasure to have you. Alhamdulillah. Almost reached Mufti Meng's heights now. Mufti Meng's got a long way to catch up, yeah, man. He's got a long way to catch up, man. And Nazar on Scousers. Yes, it's a proper Nazar on Scousers. Fabio, which team do you follow? I know you're from Mexicano, so which team do you follow? Nazar on Liverpool. Yeah, big time Nazar. I'm telling you, man. You should say mashallah to Klopp and his team. Anyway, forget the football side. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the real business. We're talking about cleanliness today. It wasn't planned, but it's part of the plan now. Anyway, I always think, as Muslims, we can set a real Newcastle United. Oh my goodness. Fabio supports Newcastle United. How did that happen? How did you make that mistake? The Geordies, you started supporting the Geordies. Right? As soon as I tune in talking about football on night, it wasn't intended. It's just one of those things. Okay. Once a Geordie, always a Geordie. Geordies are very nice people. I've got a brother in Leicester called Ibrahim Hewitt. He's an actually Geordie himself. Lovely person. Remember, I've not seen him for a very long time. I hope he's well and in the best of health. He's a proper Geordie. When he speaks, he's got a real. But anyway, you might be taken over by the Saudis. Saudis might take over, man. Then there you are. You never know what's going to happen next. Anyway, moving away from football now. Let's get on to the real stuff. So I was talking, brothers and sisters, London, Leicester, wherever you may be listening. We've got 20 minutes to go. This is my mom from Kenya. Huh? This is my mom. So Farzana Pasta is your mom. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fly with Nadia. Okay, that's very interesting. By the way, Jazakallah khair to letting us know. That's my mom from Kenya, so apologies about the pasta joke. I just found the name very, very. It says Fly with Nadia. I mean, is pasta? I mean, I know what pasta is, but is pasta in Kenyan language something else, right? Or is it because sometimes a family is associated with something they used to do, a business, right? So it's sometimes you get giwala, you get godawala, you get people who do it. So then that title stays with you. So did that the name pasta, did it come from, like, did I mean, I'm not being cheeky or sarky, anything at all. Is it because you had like a pasta business, or the word pasta means something different in Kenya? I would love to know. Molana, you take care, and all the family, they're popping down, will popping down, inshallah Hafiz. Ameen, ameen, ameen. Jazakallah. No idea where we got it from. Zain knows us. Okay, Zain Muti knows us. Okay. May Allah give you barakat in your name. Inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala. Okay, people, we got more and more. We got Hasina people, we got Hamza Yusuf Gangat, we got Ahmad Jogi watching on Facebook. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum, welcome all. So talking about cleanliness again, it's at-tahara shatrul iman. Cleanliness is half of iman, which is something we know, which is very, very important to us, for all of us. Um, and I was saying that if where we dominantly living in one area, where we Muslims live in one area, where there's 80%, 90%, even more than that, as Muslims in the area, or maybe there's a few of us, we as Muslims should always set an example. We as Muslims always set an example, right? The other thing is that this is really strange about us Muslim mentality. And tell me if I'm wrong, please. You're more than welcome to contribute and tell one another you're wrong over there. Sometimes when we move in the area, in a certain area, and then the people who weren't Muslims, when they move out, we say, yeah, look at the guy, yeah, they're gone, man. They're gone. We made them go out. We can all live here on our own. I think that's so wrong. When we move into an area, right? If there's people who are not Muslim, people from different nationalities, different backgrounds, they should feel so comfortable with us being their neighbors. They should be so happy with us being their neighbors, right? That they should think to themselves, I don't want to move from my neighbor because this neighbor is an amazing neighbor. That's the way it should be. Not with our intention, okay, let's all move in this area and let's drive away the non-Muslims, or let's drive away the people who are not Muslims, right? That's not the way it should work. They should think, my neighbor's a Muslim. I want to be next to this guy. And I want to stay next to this person because this person is an amazing person, right? That's the way it's supposed to be, my brothers and friends, right? That's the way it's supposed to be. We as Muslims should be setting a brilliant example to Muslims, non-Muslims, right? Muslims and non-Muslims. It's really, really important, right? So going back to my point now is, if we are living in an area but where we dominantly Muslims area, right? 80%, 90%, whatever. We should make sure we live a life in such a way, we're such clean, that there's no litter lying around the floor, there's no cans, there's no pan spit, right? Uh, Honest, look, I haven't got an issue with people eating pan, sweet pan, tobacco pan, whatever you want to have, right? Salams from Dundee, from Salams from Sabina Vindani, right? Some neighbors are crazy up north. The man opposite would always throw the ham in our gardens, and okay, neighbor and a neighbor videoed him. Yeah, I mean it's okay. We talk about those people who are not Muslims, but I mean from our side, our side, right? As Muslims, I'm saying what we can be like, right? This is important. Throwing litter, throwing crisp, throwing wrappers, chocolate wrappers, sweet wrappers. I had a non-Muslim neighbor in Hamilton, and she was going to sell her house. She ended up not selling it because she said she would miss us. I have moved now, and soon she did. As soon as I did, she did as well. Subhanallah. That's such a lovely message, mashallah. This is the way it's supposed to be. We be such good neighbors that our neighbor says, if you go, I'll go. If you stay, I'll stay. That's such a lovely message. Jazakallah khair from Kimi Abdul. Right? Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much. And so I was talking about litter. Throw litter into. We've got dustbins. We've got wheelie bins. We've got don't just I there's so much I can talk about. I'm trying to get through all of this. I got 20 minutes, probably less than 20 minutes now. But those guys who eat ban, right? Those guys who eat ban, right? I hate the fact when they spit the pan on the street too, right? Spitting is wrong as well. Too, to spit in the streets. It's so bad. Not etiquettes of Islam at all, right? Right? We shouldn't be doing that, right? And then when it's pan and the pan stains on the footpath, right? And I walk sometimes past these pan shops as well, right? And I look, I got nothing against pan shop, people selling pans, right? But what I'm trying to say, people eat them. Do you have to spit on the footpath? And the pan stains don't go away, right? Another thing, right? And then the sweepers who come in the morning, the road sweepers, right? When they come in, I've said this many a times, right? When they come in the morning to sweep, right? And a lot, I think it's gone down now. You know, why can't we why can't smoking outside every masjid? Let's why can't we ban smoking outside every masjid? Let's make it illegal to smoke outside. Oh, that would be great. That would be fantastic if we can make it illegal. I got a few messages here. The amount of people spitting pan on the footpath outside my Maru Pan house. I do deliveries for Yakub Chemist. Yeah, you see a lot of spitting in Bradford too. I'm sorry, but in Highfields it's the worst. That's why I avoid walking there. Says somebody. Oh dear, I'm sure it's not that bad. Is it in Highfields? I work in Highfields. I mean, we're not here to criticize a certain shop or a certain area, but I have seen it myself out of certain pawn shops. The way the people just eat there and spit. Now you tell those guys not to spit, they get offended. Who are you to tell me? Who are you to tell me? Right? The other thing is, my brothers and sisters, people will throw, and people, if you want to comment on text messages, you can, inshallah. Please comment on this subject: 07450925084, 07450925084, 07450925084. Please comment on this subject if you want to. If you want to comment on Instagram, you can. You can follow me in Maulana Khalil, Moulana Khalil, Khalil. You can comment on Instagram, inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook. So these guys who come in the morning, right? And they come with the road sweepers. Then you get people who throw in jawal. You get people who throw roti in the streets, right? People who throw litter, right? I, and it's right. Molana, Alhamdulillah, okay, I can't see them. Besides non-Muslims, they look after me, especially during the time I've been blessed with good neighbors in Dundee, Alhamdulillah, and Leicester, mashallah. I can't, Akil, I couldn't see your message. Could you put your message on the message system, please? I couldn't read the message on my phone. Jazakallah khair. So my brothers and sisters, um, we be role models. Now, so I was talking about the road sweepers, right? And when have we become responsible of looking after the birds? When have we become responsible for looking after birds? The kabutar will die, right? Allah provides for them, right? um, why can't we smoke outside every masjid? Let's make illegal to smoke outside. That message is private for you only. Okay, I read that already. Never mind, I read it. Now, that would be a great idea. I think that would be a fantastic idea. Banning smoking outside masjid would be so brilliant. um, Yeah. So yeah, then people can't finish their food at home, and they've put in the front path. And then these guys come and read. I have seen it myself, where the guys are sweeping away, and they'll come outside and they throw it straight after they've gone. Right. Here's another message coming in. Salam's MK. So true. It's horrible when people open their cars and throw their rubbish right outside your door steps, and this is so unhygienic. This is yeah. People do it. They have no sharam, no hayakaini. And you know what they say? I've seen one person say this: if we don't throw rubbish, the road sweepers will be out of a job. The road sweepers will be out of a job. People who get caught spitting in the street should be fined £1,000 and be forced to clean. Yeah, I think in Singapore, I think chewing gum, spitting. I've heard that Singapore rules are very, very strict, right? And I'm with it. I think they should be strict. I think they should be strict. Spitting should not be allowed. Spitting ban should never be allowed, right? Nothing. Litter should not. Keep our country clean, man. We're Muslims, for goodness sake. We are Muslim people. Forget the British law for 1 second. This is the law of Islam. Our religion teaches us cleanliness. Our religion teaches not to give anybody taklif. You spit at somebody, that's taklif. You spit pan out, you just, what's wrong with you? Right? Eat pan at your house, no problem. Nazifa says, oh my God, my Instagram connection bad. Facebook is better for me. Okay. Samantha Smith says, I've emailed my local councillor, who is a deputy mayor, and they have promised to keep the streets cleaner. I should have to. I have to. I have had to ask. The streets are vile and disgusting. I wouldn't even walk a dog on them. Oh my dear. This is from Samantha Smith. Spitting can be traced back through the DNA test. There you are. Jazakallah khair, Samantha Smith. I mean, this is Samantha saying to us that she wouldn't even take her dog into some of our streets. What does that say about her, right? What does that say about some of our streets? It's a shame. It's a shame. Ismail Kapada says, yes, it's in Singapore. Efforts is in Singapore. McDonald's broad takeaway is bags thrown out the cars when parked outside someone's house. Yeah, people don't think of other people. They think Peko. I really agree. I wish the British government bring this law in, man. Similarities between British and Islamic. Yeah, yeah. Similarities between British and Islamic. No, what I'm trying to say, Samantha, let's just say as Muslims, we should be considering the Islamic law. And obviously, we've got to follow the law of this country as well. Nobody's saying you shouldn't follow the country law of this country. What I'm trying to say over here is, my brothers and sisters, respect where we as Muslims can set such a wonderful, wonderful example to everybody, right? They can say, this Muslim neighborhood is spotless, it's clean, it's nice. Sometimes you walk through our own areas and you think, oh my dear, right? Oh my dear. Abdul Wahid on Facebook says, Salam, spitting pan is disgusting. I clean windows on occasions. There's stuff on the windowsills. Yep. Islamic law is much more refined in my educated opinion, says Samantha Smith. Jazakallah khair, Samantha Smith. Yeah, there you are, my brothers and sisters. Please, let's make an intention today, right? So yeah, I was going back to it. I was going back to the point. So I've seen the guys who come for sweep the roads in the morning, right? They sweep, and then the people come outside and they chuck roti, and they chuck chapati, and they chuck rice, and those guys have turned around and have sworn, right, at our own Muslim families, right? And you know what we Muslims say? Oh, they're racist. They're racist. Are you really serious? Are you calling them racist? Right? They're cleaning up. They finish cleaning, and then you come and chuck rubbish onto the street, and then you call these guys racist. I'd probably swear as well. I've just finished cleaning, and then you're just littering the streets with rubbish again, right? Don't call people just because they swore at you. You probably deserve to swear, right? Don't get me wrong, right? But you know, how can you call this guy racist? You don't look at your own actions. And talking about racism, maybe that's another subject for another day, right? We as Asians, I think we're the most racist, right? This is a subject for another day, right? We as Indians, I think, are damn racist. I think we are very, very racist, right? First of all, why throw food? Yeah, we shouldn't throw food at all. But you know what? We are so racist as well. But that's a subject for another day. Maybe we might talk about it tomorrow, inshallah. Islam and racism. We might probably talk. Let's touch it until tomorrow, inshallah. Tabarak wa ta'ala. But my brothers and sisters, I've only got 7 minutes to go. Time has flown by. Um, my humble request to all of you is today make an intention not to throw rubbish anywhere, right? Not to throw rubbish anywhere, right? Samantha Smith says they do not clean properly. I've told them countless times to clean properly. It's not hard with correct equipment, right? And Jazakallah, Samantha. Um, right? So 7 minutes to go. Let's today, inshallah, make an intention, inshallah ta'ala, that we are going to be clean, inshallah. We're going to keep our bodies clean. We're going to keep our surroundings clean. We're going to keep our clothes clean. We're going to keep our streets clean. We're going to keep our roads clean. We're going to keep our cars clean, right? Look, if you want to keep your house dirty inside, that's your choice, right? That's your choice. But at least outside, I'm not saying you should keep it dirty. I'm saying far from it. Keep your houses clean at all time. You have clean habits, your kids will have clean habits. You have dirty habits, open your windows, let fresh air into your house, spray perfume, spray, deodorant, whatever you want to do in your house, right? Keep yourself clean. It's very, very important. Um, just on a light note, though, just on a lighter note, right? Um, there are many reasons for xenophobia. None are accepted and must be challenging in public and shown they are wrong. Definitely there's so many bins around. There's so many bins around. There are so many bins around. So my brothers and my sisters, let's make an intention, right? But what I'm trying to say, Samantha, is right. If somebody's done their job, right, just finish cleaning, and then you make the street dirty again, like nothing's happened, and the guys is there, it angers person. I don't justify people swearing, but you can understand where they've come from. You can understand why they got angry and why they get annoyed, right? And you can't blame these people. You can't blame these people. We need to lead by example. We need to lead by example, right? Um, in, uh, so my brother and sister, make an intention, inshallah, that let's try to be clean, good Muslim British citizens, right? We are living in England. I'm a British citizen. You're a British citizen. You might come from India. You might come from Pakistan. You might come from any part of the world. Um, haven't these people who throw food outside heard of rats and mice? Not just rats, it attacks pigeons. It attracts pigeons as well. I've been told pigeons is worse of a problem than the rats itself. Rats are there, but it attracts a lot of pigeons, and the pigeon poo everywhere as well, and that's not healthy as well. Um, okay, Jazakallah. We've had Salams, Maulana, I'm glad you said Indian are very racist to Muslims. It said, yeah, as Asians and Indians can be pretty racist, to be absolutely honest. And I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, inshallah. Allah willing, I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. 4 minutes to go. I once did a program on radio, and I was talking to a friend, and we had a little light debate, and we talked about eating in the bedroom. And my friend says, there's no chance we let them eat in my bedroom. I said, I'm not talking about eating food. I'm talking about like light snacks or something like that. Um, some of the sisters, this is the why I will become a counselor. I don't look down on anyone who is sociable and polite. Jazakallah khair, Samantha. So here's a quick question, light on a light note before we end today's program. Do people eat snacks in their bedroom? Right? Do people eat snacks in their bedroom? I have a friend of mine who says, no, we're not allowed even to drink water in the bedroom. We don't allow chocolates. I say, look, I sometimes, when I'm reading a book, I like to read a book. Sometimes I just have like sweets or chocolate. I like to have it in the bedroom. But for some people, it's an absolute no-go. For some people, it's a no-go. So tell me yes or no. I just want simple answers on text messages. Would you anyone with a rat problem from dirty neighbors, we use Jack Russell to eliminate those, never poison. Okay. I am really annoyed by my pan spitters. By pan spitters, I hope people stop doing that. And I mean. Not again. No way. So Adam says, no way. I would never eat in my bedroom. No way, says Naima Rawad. No, no, no. Eating in the bedroom. Yes, I do, says Isa Bismillah. So we got 3 no's and 1 yes. Come on, guys. Text messages 07450925084. Ahmed Ali says, no, no. No. I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about chocolates. Someone requested for you to talk about halal marriage and the best way. Maybe we'll do that about that. Yes, another day, inshallah. Ismail. Somebody goes, yes, I do. Another one on Instagram says, yes, I have snacks. When I'm listening to the late night show with Maulana Khalil, I eat some chocks. There you are. F. Patel says, a lot of no's. No food allowed, as my son says, a coronavirus doll. Always somebody says, no, says Abdul Rauf. No eating in bedroom. No way. Okay, it looks like we've got more no's. Okay, maybe I'm the only one who eats then. There is a few. Oh, yes. I've got a yes. I've got a yes. Alhamdulillah. Yes, I do. Yes, for family. Yes, I'm getting more yeses now. Only water and chocolate, maybe, but not flake or anything messy. I get the smake. Abdul Wahid says, yes, chocks in bed. Another text message, yes. So yes and no is balanced. It's even Stevens at the moment. It's very, and I've got only 1 minute to go, I think. Striker says yes on my text message. Snacks are fine. When I was at uni, obviously ate in a room. Abaya girl says yes. Okay, we're getting more yes now. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who has snacks in my bedroom. Yeah, it's nice when you're reading a book and you have your whole nut or you have your chocolate. Oh yeah, Cocoa Delights, Cocoa Desserts. Yes, there you are. It's I'm afraid to say it's like yes are the winners. Yes for snacks. Okay, we got 50 seconds to go. Brothers and sisters, Jazakallah khair for your lovely feedback. I hope you enjoyed the show. London, Leicester, hope you all enjoyed the show. I'll be back tomorrow, inshallah, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Just one little bit. I'm live on Islam channel tonight. If you know, watch me on Islam channel, speaking Urdu in a language you've never heard before. Follow me on Islam channel tonight from 6 p.m. right away till midnight. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Have a wonderful 6th fast, inshallah. And take care, look after yourselves. If this program has been beneficial, let people know about it. You can still follow me on Instagram, Maulana Khalil, Moulana, Khalil, Khalil. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, people, we're off radio. We're on Facebook and Instagram still, I think.